So imagine you decide you want to go backpacking for the first time. You think to yourself it's going to be easy, you're going to follow the trail, you're going to follow the signs, and it's just going to be a cakewalk. It's just going to be a stroll through the woods. Well, a few miles into the trail, you begin to get lost, the trail begins to fork off, and the signs aren't marked as well as they should be. And then you start to panic. And you just think to yourself, man, I wish I had someone that could guide me through this trail. Well, today, I'm going to talk to you about the professionals that actually guide people through trails for a living. And the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is the training and education required in order to become a trail guide, as well as talk about the sacrifice they make at home and with their bodies. And then I'm going to talk to you about the salary that they have to work with, because it's not very much. And you can't become a trail guide overnight. Training is definitely a necessity. And according to Trail and Summit, the most basic certification you need is a Wilderness First Aid Certification, or WFA. And it's just about a 2-day course that goes over basic wilderness medicine, and that's about it. They also talked about a course that is a 9 to 10 day certification, and that's called a Wilderness First Responder Certification, or WFR. They go over basic stuff from wound management all the way to spinal cord injuries on the trail. And also having an outdoor education major or any outdoor education classes can definitely look good on the resume while applying for trail guide jobs. Makes it a lot easier to get a job. But education is not the only thing required in order to become a trail guide. A lot of trail guides have to sacrifice time away from home as well as their bodies, because nothing is a given while on the trail. There are many obstacles that are on the trail, including falling and bug bites. Falling is a very common ailment while on the trail. Like if someone's being careless and trying to take a selfie next to an edge or something like that, it's your job to bring them a little closer inland, if you will, instead of them just hanging off the edge with their phone trying to take a selfie. And another common ailment is a bug, or like a bug bite or a sting. And those, some can be like a little mosquito bite that are just annoying and they just kind of make you mad and just they're itchy. But then others can be super dangerous and very poisonous or venomous, and can really affect you on the trail or even kill you. And it's a trail guide's job to guide people away from snakes or spiders that could potentially kill you. And tying back to the sacrifice at home, a lot of trail guides are away from home multiple times a month. Some jobs require you to do 2 trips a month, which doesn't seem that bad because some can be 2 to 3 days, but then other trips can be weeks long, which you can be on the trail for most of the year. And then you have just a few days at home with your family, animals, babies, anything like that. And then a lot of people ask, is it worth it? And the pay isn't the best. Typically, companies pay about per hour or per day. And according to Glassdoor.com, the yearly average is $41,480 per year, with $26,000 being the minimum and $66,000 being the highest paid trail guide out there. And then this typically averages out to about $120 to $250 per day, which I mean isn't bad. I mean, you're outside backpacking for a living, so it's kind of awesome. And I mean, the money doesn't seem like that much, but with all the experience and memories you make, it could be well worth it, in my opinion. And then today, I talked about the background and certifications required in order to become a trail guide, as well as the pay and sacrifices that come with backpacking as a trail guide. And I mean, some people just may not think it's worth it. I mean, probably a lot of people may not think it's worth it, but at the same time, how many people out there can say they backpack for a living? Not many. So I'll leave that with you.